So, you've got a game-changing idea for a digital product, right? That's awesome. But, as pretty much any founder will tell you, turning that brilliant spark into something real, something high quality that can actually scale, well, that's the real challenge. Today, we're going to dig into how you can build incredible software by looking just a little beyond your own backyard, and what that can mean for your bottom line.
And this is it. This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? You have the vision, that light bulb moment, but the road from idea to launch can feel like this tangled mess of crazy costs and endless delays. Let's really break down the obstacles that so many businesses, big and small, run into.
And yeah, those obstacles, they pretty much define the modern business challenge. Trying to build amazing digital products just with an in-house team is, let's be honest, incredibly complex and super expensive. It's a universal struggle, whether you're a tiny startup or a massive enterprise.
And here's the thing. These hurdles aren't separate problems. They all feed into each other in this vicious cycle. You've got sky-high costs to hire from a limited local talent pool, which means everything takes longer, slowing down your time to market. That delay costs you opportunities. And then, when you finally do need to scale up, boom, you're right back at square one. It's a loop that can kill even the best ideas.
So, how in the world do you break out of that cycle? Well, the answer isn't just about working harder. It's about making a strategic shift. It's about looking globally. And specifically, we're talking about tapping into one of the planet's most skilled and vibrant tech hubs, the Indian software development ecosystem.
Now, let's be really clear what we mean here. Offshore software development isn't just about farming out a few tasks. It's a strategic partnership model. The whole point is to lower your costs, seriously speed up your timeline, and give you the rock-solid reliability you need to scale by connecting you with amazing talent from around the world.
And check this out. This isn't just for one kind of project. I mean, look at the sheer range of capabilities here. Whether you need mind-blowing AI and machine learning, a complex cloud infrastructure, or even a team to modernize an old, clunky system, this model covers the whole IT shebang.
Okay, so we know the what. Let's talk about the how. A big worry people have is that working with a global partner is some kind of black box. You throw your idea in and just hope something good comes out. But actually, it's a super structured and totally transparent process designed to take your idea all the way to a reliable launch.
You can really break the whole journey down into 3 clear, simple phases. First, you've got strategy and design. This is where you build the blueprint. Then, you move into the build and test phase, where the magic happens using agile methods. And finally, you get to launch and scale with all the support you need to grow. It's a proven roadmap to get you from A to B.
All right, so we've seen the what and the how. Now, for the most important part, the why. What are the real core advantages that make this such a powerful strategy for any modern business?
This slide pretty much says it all. It's the perfect before and after picture. On the left, you've got the old in-house model. Crazy high costs, slow timelines, and you're stuck with whoever you can find locally. But on the right, the offshore partnership. Optimized costs, way faster launches, and you've got the whole world's talent pool to choose from. Let's break down each of those benefits.
Let's start with the big one, the one everyone thinks about first: cost. By tapping into global economies, you can seriously reduce your project expenses. But, and this is so important, you're doing it without having to compromise on quality or how fast you get things done. That's the real game changer.
Advantage number 2 is all about speed. In today's market, getting your product out there first is a massive competitive edge. By using agile development, building and releasing in these short, fast cycles, these teams can get you quick feedback from real users and help you launch way earlier than you ever could on your own.
Okay, this one is huge. Seriously, local talent shortages are a real innovation killer. A global partnership just blows that barrier right out of the water. Suddenly, you have access to this massive pool of super experienced developers who are experts in everything from mobile and SaaS to advanced AI.
And finally, we have agility. With an offshore partner, you get this incredible flexibility. You need to ramp up your team for a big feature launch? Done. Does the project need to pivot and you need to scale down? You can do that just as easily. And all of this happens without those long, painful hiring and firing cycles.
Look, all this theory is great, but at the end of the day, it's the results that matter, right? So let's look at some of the real-world impact and the trust that gets built through these kinds of partnerships.
I mean, this quote from the CEO of Park really says it all. The final product wasn't just a bunch of code. It was a quality solution that was good enough to show investors and stable enough to go live to the public. That is the standard of delivery we are talking about here.
And this isn't a one-trick pony. This model is incredibly adaptable. You can see right here the expertise covers all these critical industries, from the super high security demands of fintech and healthcare to the complex world of e-commerce and manufacturing. It's a proven solution, no matter what your business is.
You know, building trust also comes from outside proof. Getting recognition from industry leaders like Clutch and good firms, well, that's a huge signal of quality, reliability, and consistent performance. It's like a seal of approval from the experts.
And these numbers right here give you a real sense of the scale and experience we're talking about. Over 2,500 projects delivered, more than 1,600 happy clients, a footprint in over 40 countries. This isn't some new, experimental fad. It's a well-oiled global engine for making great ideas happen.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? It's simple. Thinking of a global tech partner isn't just an outsourcing tactic to save a few bucks. It is a powerful, strategic lever that you can pull to drive real innovation, to get to market faster, and to fuel actual, sustainable growth for your business.
So, I'll just leave you with this final thought. Just imagine for a second, what amazing thing could you build? What great idea could you bring to life if those two massive roadblocks, insane costs and the constant struggle to find talent, were suddenly just gone? The possibilities? Well, they're pretty much endless.